I think, the guys are starting to get used to playing off each other. They each game you can see they're seeing things. They're reading the game extremely well. I think they're creating good spacing. They're cutting extremely well. And what that's doing is it's opening up the floor, and we're playing into space, and everyone's unselfish. So 30 assists, I think that's huge. And then, whatever, if we're being blitzed, everyone getting to the right spots at the right time, making the extra pass. I thought, we caused some turnovers and we got into the open floor, and I think those easy baskets helped us as well. And so, I thought the activity of OG again and Josh was, off the charts. Their steals and getting us into the open floor, big time. And then, I thought Jalen's aggressiveness to start the game was big for us as well. And then Cat, and then Cam came in, gave us great minutes off the bench, and McHale was all over the place. And so, we had a lot of guys step up and play well. I thought Tyler gave us good minutes. Also, Jericho, his activity, big. Everyone just doing their job, rebounding good, and they spread you out. They're going to shoot a lot of threes, and you got to fly around. And when you have a guy like Booker, it requires everyone making a second, third, fourth effort, and I thought we did that.
You mentioned his activity, but when you see Josh, just all the things he does on the floor, just kind of, I guess, how do you even describe how many different things he does for you?
Yeah, he's like a Swiss Army knife. There's so many different things that he does. He can initiate offense. He moves well without the ball. He plays fast. He can play in transition. He's worked extremely hard on his shooting. I think he feels good about his shot, and he's put a lot of time into it. So I think that's positive for us. But I think having the ability to initiate is huge for our team. And then the defense, the toughness, the hustle plays are, I think, the big thing. He's just got a knack for coming up with the ball. Those extra effort plays, gives your team a lot of energy, and we need that. And you can say the same thing about OG. OG's all over the place and so disruptive, but those are energy plays for the team.
Do you kind of close your eyes sometimes when he's doing that pinballing length of the court?
Josh.
That one.
Somehow he keeps it. So it's like he has a good feel for the game, but it could be choppy at times. But I know at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot more good plays than there are bad, and that's what you want. And he's going to get you extra possessions because of the all-out hustle, and that's what winning's about.
How do you feel you guys played out of rotation? You made reference to it earlier when you doubled Devin and just kind of flying off the ball. Felt like there was a stretch where the Suns got really good shots out of that.
Yeah, and that's what. Anytime you put two on the ball, that's what you're living with. Obviously, it means there's an advantage somewhere, and then you have to get out of your rotations, and you got to get to the shooters. There's probably some things we could have done better, like who we were stunning to and who we were rotating to, and that'll come. But and then getting out of the blitz, they're effective playing out of the pocket. We knew that going into the game. So, you have to do, more than one thing, and you got to read the ball extremely well. And so I thought getting the lead, they made a couple runs, but we withstood that, and we answered every one of their runs, and I think that's important.
And then what do you need to see from Puck home just for him to buy you a few minutes here and there?
Yeah,
past games you played him.
Yeah, and again, it's probably more situational right now, and so I like Pacome a lot. We need him, and it was the way this game was unfolding, and I knew that with Booker out there were certain things that we were trying to match up with what they were doing, and then their rotation changed a little bit as well.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep.